Hey everyone, so today I'm super excited to do another fun tutorial for you guys. This one is incorporating different shades of pinks and this really fun shade, this color that I can't really explain. It's the color that I put in my crease, and maybe on camera it looks one-dimensional, but it has lots of different colors. Like, it has kind of some reds, it has some pinks, it has some coppers. I think it's really pretty, so I put this look together and I had a lot of fun doing it. Kind of reminds me of a flower, so I definitely think that it's a pretty look, and I think that it's wearable. I definitely like to do tutorials incorporating colors, but I still like to make it look wearable. You know, no one's going to wear a look if it's just crazy bright neon colors for every day. Yeah, that might be great for Halloween or might be great for night, but I really like to do tutorials that the average everyday person is going to be able to wear. And I think that this is fine even for school, if you're going to class, if you're going even to high school. I think that it's neutral enough that it doesn't look super crazy, but when you really look up close, it's colored, which I think is really pretty, and I think it's a fun way to experiment. And I want to go ahead and show you guys the palette I used for this. Is the BH Cosmetics 120 color palette, and this is the edition number 1. There are 3 different editions of this. You get 120 eyeshadows, and I want to go ahead and show you the ones that I used in this tutorial, because that way during the actual tutorial I don't have to keep holding this palette up. So you open it up and you have lots and lots of colors, and then you can actually pick this first tray up and set it in the top half of the palette, and then you have all of your colors right here. So the colors I used for this is this champagne-y color right here that's really pretty. I also used this white. I used this baby pink right here. I used this hot pink right here, really spicy. And then this is the color that I was talking about there. Right now, okay, it's kind of looking a little bit brown, but it definitely doesn't look brown on my eyes, right? I cannot for the life of me explain what this color is. It's kind of like a deep burgundy, pink, red, copper, brown, wine type of color. Like, it's really pretty on, looks good on different skin tones. I actually tested it on one of my friends who has a darker skin tone than me, and it looked really pretty. So I definitely love that color, and I like that this palette you get 120 eyeshadows, which is a crazy amount of eyeshadows. You can get it on bhcosmetics.com for $29.95, which is a great deal. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the tutorial. I want to show you guys what I did. I really enjoyed doing this tutorial. I can't explain to you guys how much I love doing these fun kind of theme tutorials. And I don't know what I'm going to call this one yet, but it'll probably have something to do with a flower, something pretty like that, maybe a sunset. I really like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any requests for any other kind of fun tutorials, make sure you leave them in the bottom bar below, and let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is prime your eyes. I'm using my favorite eye primer ever. It is the Laura Mercier Eye Basics Eye Primer in the color Flax, and all I'm going to do is put a little bit of that on my lid and then tap it on to my lid all the way up to my brow. This is going to make my colors more vibrant, and it's going to make them stay on all day and last. And I find that it also helps the shadows blend nicely together more than if I just put it on my natural lid and my natural skin. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush. Any flat eyeshadow brush is going to do. This is a MAC 229, but you can use any dupe you have for this step. So I just put a little bit of that lighter kind of champagne eyeshadow on this brush, and I'm just going to place this on the inner third of my lid in a tapping motion. Sorry, I think I might have been out of the screen for that a little bit. I just adjusted my mirror though, so I should be good for the rest of the time. Alright, so I'm also going to take this onto my lower lash line just a little bit and in my inner tear duct, right here. Now I'm also going to take a little bit of this color and dust it under my brow as a highlight. So I'm just going to blend that all the way in. And then when I take my blending brush here in a second to blend all the colors together, I'll blend out this line right here. So don't worry if that looks a little bit harsh. Using the same brush again, now I'm taking the lighter pink shadow that I showed you, and I'm going to apply this right on the middle of my lid, blending it into the champagne color. Now I'm just placing a little bit of that really vibrant hot pink right on the outer corner, blending it into the lighter pink. You want a gradual fading color from champagne all the way into hot pink, and using that light pink in the middle is really going to help make it easier. Instead of just doing the 2 colors and then trying to blend them together really well, this just makes everything a lot easier and makes it look like you spent more time on it even though you didn't. On the lower lash line, I'm putting a little bit of this lighter pink right here in the middle because we already put some of the champagne on the inner part of the lower lash line. I'm putting some of the lighter pink on the middle, and then some of the hotter pink right here on the outer corner. So I personally think that this look is really pretty and wearable on its own, but I like to put a little bit of a darker color in my crease, so I'm going to take that deeper kind of wine color on a brush that looks like this. And this is a 217 MAC brush. Alright, so I have a little bit of this color on the brush, and I'm going to just start working this into my crease. You can do any type of motions you want. You can do back and forth, you can do windshield wiper, you can do small little circles. It's whatever works for you. I'm just trying to build the color into my crease. And notice I'm going all the way down towards the inner corner. I'm also going to drag some of this color down, blend it in with the lower lash line just to make everything look a little bit more complete and together. Once you have all the colors placed on your eye, you want to take a blending brush. This is a MAC 224 blending brush. And I'm just going to very lightly go over any spots where two colors meet. This is just going to blend them together. Now you want to be careful not to blend too much because that's what's going to give you a muddy color. You want to be able to tell that you have two different colors going on. This is just going to make it a little bit more gradual. So I'm just blending right here. Down here on the lid, I already blended a lot, so I'm not going to go over it too much because I don't want it to look muddy. I just want to make sure that any of the lines are blended throughout. Alright, now for liner. This part is up to you. I like using black liner on my upper lash line and my waterline for this look. So what I'm going to be doing is for my upper lash line, I'm using liquid liner, and I'm using Urban Decay's liquid liner in Perversion. And then for my waterline, I'm using my Jordana Glitter Rocks and Black Rocks eyeliner. I like this. You can get it at any drugstore. It's really inexpensive, and it has little glittery flakes in it that look really pretty on your waterline. But I'm going to start by putting liquid liner on my upper lash line, and you guys know I'm horrible at doing this and trying to stay in camera, but I'm going to try my hardest. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so that's going to be as good as it's going to get while I stay in the camera frame. Now for my lower lash line, I'm just going to push in right here a little bit so I expose a little bit more right here so that I can line. And this eyeliner, you do have to do a couple layers to get the black to really be black, but then it looks really pretty. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, but it has little tiny glitters in it, and it looks really pretty. It kind of makes your eyes twinkle. So the last thing for the eyes is to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to apply 2 coats of my Maybelline Falsies mascara. I love this mascara. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to apply 2 coats, start at the base of my lashes, and wiggle the wand upwards. I'm also going to put a little bit of what's left on my brush right here after the first coat on my lower lash line. On my lower lashes. Right there, just to give it a little bit of a pop. And I'm going to go in for coat number 2. This is really going to make my lashes pop and stand out. Alright, now for the cheeks. I already have a little bit of blush on because I put it on this morning, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm filming. Maybe I shouldn't be putting blush on, but I already forgot and it was already on and stuff. But I'm just going to be applying a little bit of Dainty Blush by MAC. It's a mineralized blush. It's a really pretty pale pink. Since I have pink on my lids, I kind of wanted to stay in that theme but not go too dramatic. And I'm just going to be using a MAC blush brush. This is a 129, I think. 120, 129? 129. So just get a little bit of this on your brush. 120, I don't know, so I rubbed the numbers off. Smile to find your apples and apply just a little bit of this. Like I said, I already have some on, so I'm really not doing that much. Just more for the effect to show you guys. Okay, also make sure you work it up towards your temples. And then for lips, I'm first going to be taking my MAC Viva Glam Gaga lipstick. Just apply a little bit of that. And then for gloss, I'm going to be taking this MAC lip gloss in Tad Saucy. Now this was limited edition from the Christmas Minis collection. It came with 5 different lip glosses. This is one of the mini ones it came with. I don't know if you can buy this separately, but any lighter gloss is going to do. All I'm going to do is place a tiny bit of this in the middle of my bottom lip right here. So just a little dollop right there. Smack your lips together. This is going to make your lips appear bigger and fuller, and if you were just to do lip gloss all around, it's a little bit of a different take on it, and I really like it. So I loved doing this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun watching it, and if you have any requests for any kind of fun theme tutorials, make sure you leave them in the comments below, because I've had so much fun doing these last couple tutorials where I just get to have fun, do some different looks. I think they're really fun to film, they're really fun to do, and I think they're exciting to watch. I love that this is a wearable look, but it's still incorporating color, so I like that. Anyways, if you have any requests, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!